I'll admit, I wasn't expecting this movie to actually be good. At the start of watching this movie, I was working on art stuff and using the noise as background, but when Maya went on the ship, I was like, okay, I have to focus on this movie because I'm already way too invested. The creator was made by the same person who made Rogue One, and I was like, wow, that's cool. A lot of people praise Rogue One for being so good. I haven't watched Rogue One myself, so I didn't really know what to expect from this movie. I think that the creator is a great example of what sci-fi can be. You can look at it as a robot versus human movie with really nice visuals, cool action, and wholesome relationships, or you can look at it with a deeper perspective. What I took from this movie was that it's trying to tell a story about humanity. The reason why AI became what it became in this movie was because of humans. Humans created the things that they now fear, and now these robots, or stimulants, as they call them, want to be human too. They look human, they act human, they have emotions like a human, and they have created communities in which they reside. It's a question that I sort of ask myself every day, which is, what makes a person a person? These stimulants were persecuted, killed, excluded, and used only for what they could provide, which, as we all know from years of history, is very human. This movie has a great story and amazing world, and something I was thinking to myself while watching it was, man, I really wish it were longer. There were so many characters and such a huge world that goes so deep that I wish it were a show that could dive even deeper into the themes of the movie and give characters that had a smaller screen time some more depth. Like, I want to get to know every small aspect of this world and the people in it because it's genuinely interesting. Now, you might be saying, but Jack, this movie is already 2 hours long. Don't you think that's already a lot of time? And to that, I would say that when there is a story so good like this, it would be disrespectful as to not show us at least a little more of what it could hold. I also see this movie working really well as a video game. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but I grew really attached to this movie. The visuals were amazing in this movie, and I liked all the designs and CG done with the stimulants. The writing was pretty damn good, but it was kind of wonky at some points, since there was so much story to be told. The acting was also really well done, with some occasional parts where it felt like the actors were emoting too much or too little. These sort of nitpicky things don't really matter too much, because I still think that the movie in its entirety is pretty damn excellent. The creator reminded me a little bit of Akira. They're both sci-fi movies set in a dystopian future. Both movies take place mostly in Asia. Both have an overpowered child with abilities that essentially make them a god, and both of them are really, really entertaining. In conclusion, The Creator is an amazing film that gets you thinking not only about the movie after you have already seen it, but also about life and what it means to be human. I really liked it and think that more people should pay attention to this brilliant and beautifully made film. That is all for today, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye!